feels really weird to stand here in front of you all, because normally I sit in the back behind the drum set. So this is a really new experience for me, and I'm a bit nervous because of that. I'm going to tell you a bit about myself, also to show you what I try to do or want to do something with peace. It's such a wide thing to say, from photos from raped women and murdered in Uganda, and you almost cry when you see it, and then you say, but yeah, we're living in the safest world ever. So somewhere in between, I'd like to at least believe I try to do something. And like it was mentioned before, I would like to invite you to just contact me if you have any ideas. I'm a musician, organizer. I have a small presentation. This is me in the LA Forum. I did a world tour with Armin van Buren, and we toured, with a world tour, you tour the whole world. And what I saw was every night 20,000, 25,000, sometimes a small 12,500 people in peace, in trance, literally, because of music they loved. You saw a big difference, for instance, with people in Holland and people in India, where they never saw such a thing, and it was like the biggest thing for them ever. And I was so grateful to be a part of that, to give that to people. It didn't feel like that because I wanted to do it, but they made me realize how special it was for them, and made me play even louder and better and giving it even more. Drums for me are the ultimate instrument. As you can see, I think I'm a quiet, easygoing guy, but on stage, this is what you get. So for me, drums, I use it as an instrument to just give away all my frustrations, anger, which I didn't know it was there, or which I did know, I don't know. I really like to give it all on stage, really to let go of everything, and you should all try it once. So I come here to music and inner peace. I'd like to do a few different sorts of peace, just to give my thoughts for today, because it's my first time speaking at such an event, and I'm just going ahead. Music and inner peace. This was after a show with Armin, where the first drum solo I did in front of 15,000 people. And it was really like I gave it all. And as you can see in the picture, this is what I received from the crowd. They went crazy, and it was as if time and how you say it? Time didn't exist. I was really like, I didn't think of anything. It was just one warm bath, or so to say. Another way how I use music to gain inner peace is writing music. I made a solo album, and this goes for anything. If you have an idea, just go and do it. I met one of my favorite drummers ever, Mike Mangini, and I gave him my album full of pride as I was, and he said really a beautiful thing to me, like, wow, man, this is really great because you actually did it. You know, he's one of the biggest drummers ever, and he told me I wanted to do a solo album, but I just didn't do it. It didn't have time, didn't take time. So if you have an idea, do it, or contact me, or ask me how I can help, whatever. So writing down your emotions for inner peace is really good to let them out. I found out because I just started doing it, and it really was like therapy, music as therapy. And for me, the album name was Back to Balance, and it was really mostly about being in balance between doing what you love, and of course you got to make a living, but it's got to be in balance. And I was on this side, only working, stressing this, and my drums were there, and so I, went back and went back to balance. I can be really skeptical. I don't know what's the right word. Don't keep calm. This world is fucked up. Sometimes, of course, but it's a great world too. So that's a bit of yeah, what did you say that or was a paradox, right? Um, but I'm now at a point in my life where I'm like, okay, doing nothing is not really an option because yeah, that's so easy, right? I want to do something. I try to make a difference, and I want to try to make a difference with the power of music. I'm starting to. Um, I was writing my album, and I came across this video of Wubo Okkels. Do you know him? Yes, no. Did you see his speech? It was really touching. It's his final interview or something like that. At least what he said was so touching to me. He said, "The Earth has cancer. I have cancer, or the other way around, and we really should start looking at the world through the eyes of an astronaut. See the bigger picture." And that really got to me because it's so wide. You can use it for conflicts. You can use it for nature things. It's just when you zoom out, it's just one planet. So that's why I'm starting a new band called Attitude of an Astronaut. And if thousands or 1 million or 10 million people will see this video, because that will be my main message, check out what this guy said. It really had an impact on me to look at the world at the bigger picture. So that's the bigger picture, peace around the world. That's so global and that's so hard also to even understand, also to realize. And when I heard your story about the thousands of rapes and murders daily, we can't imagine that here. And I would love to be able to help, but I don't know how. So that's why I thought, okay, what can I do close to me? Not far away, close to me. So the smaller picture, the places near you. I can be skeptic. I'm also an event organizer. This was last weekend, called the Blended Festival. And I programmed it. I did the publicity. Again, I was here. A bit too much work. Too less of music. But I really felt it was an important thing to do to really go for it and make it a big success. The festival was about all kinds of cultures meeting each other through music, but also through food and discussion and different kinds of activities for kids, and really blend into each other. I don't know if you saw the poster or the Facebook campaign, but a lot of people did. There were 20,000 people at the festival. It was a big success. I love this picture of a young girl vlogging. I showed them around backstage, and this was the final concert with a catchy name of Broederliefde, which is brother love. It's not really my music, but I know it's popular. And you see what happened. Everyone was there for them. All kinds of cultures mixed together. So they didn't think of their differences. They were there because of the mutual fan base. Then, even closer, racism really, like, I can't even, when I grew up and I was 12, 13, there was a festival called Racism Beat It. Anyone knows it? Yeah. And in my mind, it was like, oh, well, the festival is gone and, racism is not really a thing anymore, right? But, yeah, really, you're laughing, but I thought it wasn't. But meeting more and more people, also from different backgrounds, and especially also a good friend of mine, made me realize that it's still a thing, and it grows sometime, and I don't know how. And if apparently something needs to be done, I would love to do something about it. He showed me this picture and the song. You know it? It made such a big impact on me I can't even put it in words. We're gonna do something with that too, and to get that to the people who are actually racist. I mean, how? And not only white people who are that. I just found out also recently at the Blended Festival, where a lot of things were positive, but there were also groups of Moroccan kids spitting towards dark people because they were dark. How? You know, this is a new group of mine. This is Furnished Line. Yeah, we really want to. Basically, we want to play drums as much as we can. He feels everything in 3, and me as a white rocker, I feel everything in 2. 1, 2. We meet each other through music, and we really had a talk about it. Like, hey, if we do something, let's do something with a meaning and drums. So, yeah, this. I was also part of a project called Beats for Peace. It was a worldwide movement around Sudan 365, and drummers all around the world made one beat to gain attention for that project. And for me, of course, I joined. It was great, and my question to you is, because I can be skeptical. I mean, we can raise awareness. Oh yeah, Sudan. Yeah, drums, beats. Yeah, everyone found out about Sudan, but then what? You saw the video, and then what? So there's a start also in my mind to see what I can do with music, and also worldwide and with the drums. But I really would love to invite you to go to this website later on. You can find it through the social links, and let me know how you think you can help or work together with me.